Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama.
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast.
Hey.
Guys.
It feels like forever.
Yeah, literally. I don't even remember when the last time we recorded.
Me either, but so I'll just say I don't have a microphone because I'm moving in like a week and a half, and
No.
I don't know, I guess I packed it. I don't know where it is. I looked in my like whole room and like my desk and it's just not there. So it's probably in a box.
Yeah.
So that's that.
That's so exciting though. Like, I can't wait to see everything come together and
Yeah.
all of the content in your new place. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to like, yeah, unbox everything and like actually see where my money is because right now I
Mhm.
just was spending money buying shit, but like they're
Yeah.
all in boxes. So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
spent so much money. Like, what the fuck? So I think like once everything's like unboxed and like I feel like settled, then I'll be like less stressed. But I
Yeah.
need like to actually stay home for like 3 months and fucking pay my credit cards because it's disgusting.
Me, but I'm like leaving, so
Yeah.
I'm
We-
going to Florida for which is my high, I guess I would say, of this year, I think. It's just like getting away, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like so much is happening and I just need to like give my body a rest.
Mhm.
And I love being by the beach and I think that the sun heals.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be there for a couple of months. I don't really know how long, but yeah, I'm gonna play
Where
mermaids.
you're staying, is there a pool?
There is a pool. There's a pool, there's a gym,
Favorite.
and it's pretty close to like restaurants and like
Okay.
grocery stores. So yeah. But I'm trying to figure everything out like with my health
Hmm.
because to update everybody, like I was diagnosed with POTS finally, which is something that I figured that I had. Um, but now I just have like other things that keep popping up because they've like noticed
Hmm.
in my labs or because I've gone to like different doctors and they're kind of more like I don't know, they specialize in that area and they're more aware,
Yeah.
so they're just like, yeah, your EKG kinda doesn't look normal, you should actually go talk to your primary care doctor." So, um, yeah, because apparently on my EKG, it said that I have a right atrial enlargement. So I think in, like, shorter terms, it's like the right side of my heart is bigger than the left
Okay.
and almost, like, constricting the blood flow, I think? Something like that. And I don't really know why, so they're gonna do different tests, which is why I have to come back mid-July or end of July to do, like, different tests and
Yeah.
stuff. So, yeah. But who knows, I might just go back. I might live in Florida, I don't know.
I guess you'll see like once you're there.
Yeah, see what the vibes are.
Maybe you can
I
find it. Maybe you could find like a job while you're there, and then like you'll
well,
have.
I was gonna say sugar daddy 'cause,
Or that too.
yeah. It's just, like, so much with, like, chronic illness, it's
Yeah.
like you literally live every day in pain.
Hmm.
And it sucks because it's, like, invisible, like,
Yeah.
unless you actually, like, say that you're in pain, people aren't really gonna know,
Hmm.
and I don't really like to complain about it all that much because 'cause I'd literally be complaining every second
Yeah.
of the day.
And then people always are
Something
like,
hurts.
yeah, they always like take it in like someone wants attention when they complain, but like genuinely, I feel
Yeah.
like they're just in pain.
No, literally, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like people don't understand the severity of the pain too, so they're just like, "Oh, you have POTS, but you could do X, Y, and Z," or just drink water or just,
I'm gonna just drink
whatever.
water.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, just drinking water is gonna help me, absolutely, but
Yeah, like everything I feel right now, because I obviously don't have the same thing as you, but everything I like, they always just say like, "Oh, drink more water." I'm like, even if I
like,
drink
don't
more
you think we
water,
haven't,
like,
like,
yeah,
tried it already?
exactly. Like,
You know?
if it was that simple, I'd be drinking so much water, but it
Right,
doesn't actually do anything. So,
right. And since getting diagnosed, I've passed out like 4 more times.
That's crazy
So,
because I remember the first time you ever passed out, and then it just kept happening after that, which is kind of crazy because like in the past like 3 years that I knew you, like you
yeah,
already started to have like the pain, but like that never happened, and then I feel like it just started
I
happening.
know. Like it's getting a lot worse. Um, so I don't know. That's why I'm hoping being by the beach and just like,
I can help a bit.
yeah, I guess like being grounded in nature.
At least like regulate your nervous system or whatever it's
I
called.
think so too. I think at the end of the day, that's
Yeah.
the root of everything because I've been like living in fight or flight for so long, my body is kind of like attacking itself,
Yeah.
I think. So I'm trying to regulate everything and just change my mindset also on a lot of different things. And I don't know, like I've gone through a couple of things the past couple of months, so just dealing with a lot. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited to go. That's my high and my low, but
Yeah. No, I feel that. I guess my high would be moving. Even though it's low key stressful, but like it's like exciting but stressful at the same time because like in my head I'm like, oh my God, like July 1st I'm gonna have to pay. I don't have to pay rent because I already paid that for the first month, but like, oh, like
mm,
my internet bill is gonna go in, and then my electricity bill, and then
yeah.
ouch because I financed it, and then my insurance. I was like, okay, like can't we just spend all that money that I don't have? So yeah, that's my high, my low, and then I guess like I don't know if I was talking about how I did a blood test last. I really don't remember the last time we recorded, but I finally
Yeah, I
did a
know.
blood test, and I don't actually have answers because my doctor didn't call me yet, and I have to wait for her. But I feel like she's never gonna call, so then I'm gonna have to call. But anyways, it's a whole other thing because whatever, doctors are annoying. But
So
yeah,
annoying.
like from what I understood from my blood test, because it's hard to read them sometimes, or I don't understand them, is that my body like resists decomposing insulin, which like is
Hmm.
the opposite of diabetes, I think. Don't
Mm.
no one like trust me, but
Yeah.
yeah, and like I like was talking to people and like in my head it doesn't make sense because I gain every month I gain for the past like year I think I've gained like 20 pounds, which is not normal. Like I feel like if I like wasn't moving ever in my day and like overeating and all these things that would make sense, but it just doesn't like logically make sense. Like
Hmm.
obviously like if you gain like 1 or 2 pounds a month like that's normal, but 20 pounds I don't think is normal, and it's all
Right.
in the same area and it's pissing me off. And I tell my doctor and like she was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, yes, I'm sh fucking sure. Like, girl. Anyways, so yeah, that's my low as well. Because it's just so annoying. And then doctors are take forever to like just like give
Ever.
an answer. And like whenever I try
Yeah,
to make an appointment with my doctor, she never has availability. And I'm just like, what do you do? Um, but anyway,
literally.
that's my low, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. No, doctors are so annoying. Like
Hmm.
honestly, so annoying. And I've also realized that the care that they give you depends on the insurance that you have. And
And I
so
don't
if you
have any.
have, right, and like in my case, I am not working right now
Yeah.
because of all the pain that I'm in, so my insurance is different. And it's like I don't know how to describe it.
I'm like unemployed or whatever, unemployment.
No.
Okay.
I
You
actually do
should because then you could get some money.
I qualify for disability.
Okay.
So but that's like a whole process in and of
Yeah.
itself. But anyway, so like not that I have like the best insurance ever, okay? But like it covers a lot of my stuff. Um, but there are so many people who have better insurance and so they get better treatment, I feel. And
Yeah.
it's just like, because like, okay, I'm not paying you, it's not coming out of my pocket like every time, but why are you not like really looking into my exams or my labs or my tests? Because I was the one who had to be like, oh, there's this thing with my heart on this lab or EKG or whatever, and it came back and you didn't tell me, and neither did the ER doctor. So I'm like,
No,
because
but
I
they're
went to the ER for
yeah.
that. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you just do your job. Because
No,
at the end of the
exactly.
day, everything that has been going on with me, I've had to research and learn about, and
Mhm.
like I literally self-diagnose, and I know you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, I do
Um,
that because they don't do
yeah,
anything.
they don't do anything. And so I'm like, okay. And then you're also not supposed to go on Google and be like, oh,
Well,
like
yeah.
what's wrong with my heart? Because it's like saying that I could die and it's like a serious
Yeah.
condition. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to like not think that, but at the end of the day, like anything regarding your heart, I think is serious. And
Mhm.
so yeah. Um,
No, yeah, doctors are
it's
like
annoying.
annoying. Like so this last blood test I did, so like the thing that's high for me is like cholesterol, which has to do with like insulin resistance. And then I
Mhm.
went back to look at my things from last year that my doctor like never called me for, so I just assumed like, oh, everything was good and stuff. And then I go look and my it was already high on that one. She just never told
Yeah.
me. So I was like,
Yeah.
if she told me then I could have like caught it earlier and then maybe like
Yeah.
started fixing it earlier, but she just never
Mhm.
told me anything. And she was like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Okay, like whatever." It's just so annoying. Like now
Yeah.
I like look into everything because I know she's not going to unless I tell her to. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah,
love
like
her.
if they were more like educated on specific, like very niche but very common diagnoses,
Yeah.
conditions, they would just know so much more. Like, and they would be able to help, but they don't. And so they're just like, oh, it's just anxiety. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's not. And it took me almost 6 years to finally get a diagnosis. So like, what the hell?
Hmm. Yeah, it's annoying.
It is annoying. I feel like they just think that just because they went to school for it and they're like they've been in the field for like how many ever years, whatever. Um, I don't know. But I'm just like, why? Like,
Yeah.
but whatever. It is what it is.
I love that.
Love that we're just dying over here.
No, literally, and yeah.
And everything that's going on with the world right now, like
Oh my God, we can like just get into that.
genuinely.
It is, I mean, it's like one thing after another.
Mm.
And like it's just like World War III is about to happen or something. Like I don't know. Like
Literally.
Israel's literally like attacking like four other countries at the same time. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on there. Then with like the states like ICE and everything. I mean no, it's not funny, but the funny thing is like the saying, the funny thing is that
Hmm.
people are like saying that they regret voting for Trump, but then it's like it's not like these things weren't known. You know what I mean? Like it's not like
No, literally,
you knew he was gonna do
you
these things
knew.
he's saying, and they're happening now. And maybe you thought he wasn't gonna do it, but he still said it. So like I don't even feel bad for the people that like are saying that they regret voting for him.
Yeah.
It's like you knew that was gonna happen. Like I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Right. Or like Latinos that voted for him and then got deported. I'm like,
Like he literally said he doesn't like
sorry, I
voting.
don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Um,
Like obviously I still feel bad for them, but at the same
if
time,
they
I'm just
voted for him, I don't feel bad for them.
okay, maybe because you're Latina, you could say that.
Okay. Okay.
But like, yeah, like it's just like I feel bad for them, but at the same time, like, yeah, like you voted for that. So like, isn't that what
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
wanted?
It just it is how much empathy people lack.
Mm-hmm.
Just human, like to
Yeah.
feel those emotions and to be like sad and mad and frustrated for that community and like
Mm-hmm.
it's just crazy.
He's just an awful human being. And today he's taking out, I think in July, they're taking out the LGBTQ plus suicide hotline in the US.
That's
Um,
insane too.
yeah,
Like
he just announced that today, and I'm just like for what? Like now more
right.
people are gonna kill themselves, and like he's just okay with that. Like I know like
You know,
a hotline doesn't
better.
save everyone, but like at the same time, like there's a resource there for a reason. Like why is he
Right.
taking it away from this
Right.
specific group of people?
Yeah. And you have better things to do. Like, why are you like,
Like,
they're
go help
not
the homeless
hurting
people.
you. Right.
I don't know. Like,
Oh, also the whole thing with like Elon Musk and like
oh my God.
Trump, like the switch was crazy.
Hmm.
I actually didn't expect it, but yeah.
I expected it on Trump's part. Like, I expected Trump to drop Elon, but I didn't
Mhm.
expect Elon to be like flip on Trump.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I knew Trump was low-key using him in a sense because he uses
Right.
everyone. Um, but yeah, I just like it's crazy to see everything like unfolding. This is the longest I haven't been to the States in like forever. It's almost gonna be a year. And like, okay, that doesn't
Yeah.
sound like that long, but like the past 3 years, I've been going like to the States every like 3, 4 months, and like I haven't been
Mhm.
because like I don't know, it just looks crazy down there. Like, not like Canada's any better. Like, we still have our fucked up shit here, but like
Mhm.
right now with like all the protests and everything, they're also happening in like the places I would visit.
Right, like the bigger cities.
Yeah, and I'm like right now I think ICE is targeting LA, New York, and Chicago, it said.
Mhm. Yeah, it's so scary. Like, I live in a very small town, but Ashley, for example, my sister, she lives in Jersey,
Yeah.
and she like has seen like the vans, like the ICE vans or whatever, like pull
Is
up
it ever
and
like stress her since like you guys are like Latina and stuff? And like you do have your documents, but people who have documents are still being I guess because you were born there, it's different than like getting your citizenship, but it's
they'd
still
still like
they're
total
still
stereotype and be like,
yeah,
"You come here."
yeah.
I'd
Because you
run.
guys do look
I'd fucking
Latino.
run. And they'd
Not you
ask me why
running.
I'm running. They'd ask me why I'm running. I'm just like, can I not run? Like,
Yeah.
I
But were
I
your parents born in the States?
so my mom was born in the States. My dad was born in Ecuador.
And is he not
That's
scared?
the only reason why my dad is now a citizen is because my mom made
Okay,
him a
yeah.
citizen. My mom
That makes
also made my grandparents citizens and made her brother citizen, who made his
okay.
wife a citizen at the time. So it's all mainly because of my mom. Thank you,
Yeah.
mom. Um, but so yeah, like at the end of the day, they are citizens, but like also people are being deported who are
Yeah, who are
citizens, who
yeah.
are not criminals, who are like, because listen, at the end of the day, I understand that there are a lot of Hispanic communities or gangs, groups of people who are coming in and like, you know, they're criminals. I
Mhm.
understand. Okay. I get that part of it. And nobody wants criminals where they live, right? But like they're sending people who are just like
Chilling.
citizens
Like, yeah. Doing
who
nothing bad.
even if they're not legal and like they overstayed their visa, it's still just like a violation of like it's not a federal crime,
Yeah,
right?
people are saying like it's
So,
comparable to like jaywalking.
right. No, it's a civil violation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's actually not illegal if you actually come here and then like overstay your visa. If you come here illegally, but at the end of the day, they're just not sending over the criminals. So I'm like,
Like
you
Elon
can't
Musk
say
is an immigrant. Like
and
send him
Trump
back.
is a criminal. So, honey, I
Trump
don't know
is
what
a
you want me to
criminal. He's in office, so you know
like.
what?
And you're literally, and they're not focusing on any of the criminals, like AKA school shooters here in
Right,
the
yeah, and who
States.
are they? They're all white.
They're all white. Like, hello? I don't know. Do some self-reflection. Figure your shit out first, and do
Yeah,
not come back communities just because you think one thing or you assume because it's
yeah.
literally so ridiculous. And so many Latinos like they work really, really, really hard to
Hmm.
help build our world.
And
Like
even
I
if they weren't working, if they're not doing any like, because like a lot of people were saying like there was this whole like discourse, I guess I don't know if that's the word, around how like they're working class people, but I was like, even if they don't have a job, and they're
Mhm.
still like in the States, not doing any like thing bad. Like like that doesn't like you know what that doesn't give a reason for them to like be deported because they're not
Yeah, I
working.
feel like people are like saying how they should be contributing to society,
Uh,
but also at the end of the day, even if you are illegal, you are still paying taxes. You are
yeah.
still like
I read that they paid more taxes than like Netflix and something else. I think Amazon and something else combined.
literally, yeah. And rich people just annoy me. Sorry,
I mean,
but
you know, rich people that are not that don't notice their richness. I know that's not a word, but like there's some people who are rich but like acknowledge that and acknowledge their privilege
yeah.
in it. And then
And
there's
are
some people who
super
are rich.
humble about it
Yeah.
and yeah, are
Then there's
supportive,
some people
whatever.
who are
Yeah.
rich who are so out of touch and like not down to earth and know nothing. That
Yeah.
pisses me off. Like use
Yeah.
the
And
money
it's
for
like,
good. I don't know.
right. And it's like just because it doesn't affect them, they're
Hmm.
like, I
Exactly.
support them. I'm like people personally in my
Hmm.
like really close to
Hmm.
me off. You're literally Hispanic and you're really supporting that. Like,
Yeah. Every day is a new thing. And like at this point, I'm not even surprised by it. I'm just like, what the fuck?
yeah, but
Like,
I also have seen so many people switch. So I don't know, maybe
they'll
hopefully,
be smarter next time.
yeah, hopefully they've learned their lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that
But
was one topic we
anyway,
wanted to talk
yeah, that
about.
was one topic.
Yeah.
Actually, going off on
Hmm.
that, um, I think her name's Ness or Nessa on
Oh, the one
TikTok
that did this, the anthem.
at the Dodger
I think it's
Stadium.
like
Yeah,
Neza, right?
Neza.
Yeah.
So crazy to me, honestly. Because, okay, I think it was like she pitched to them that she could sing the national anthem in both Spanish and English. And they said that they only had like a 90-minute or not 90
90
minute,
seconds.
90 second time frame or whatever
Yeah.
for her to sing. So, I guess once she got there, they were like, you can't do it in Spanish.
Hmm.
And so she got there and did it in Spanish, especially with everything going on. I think she just wanted to like stand up for the people
Yeah.
and whatever. And it's not like it was a completely different song. It was the national anthem. She just sang it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Um, and then they like essentially told her and her manager that like they weren't welcome anymore, like to never bring their clients there, like essentially banning them. And then there was a
For
statement
singing a
that,
song. Like,
right. And then they put out a statement being like, "Oh, she's welcome anytime," like whatever. I'm like,
they got caught. They didn't think that people
what?
would give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm really happy for her actually because it's like that saying, like one door closes and like
Many
millions open,
will come.
whatever. Because I just saw her singing at something else, so I'm
And
like,
I never
good.
heard of her before this, to be honest.
I've seen her on TikTok, but yeah, I haven't like.
But does she sing in Spanish usually? Like, is that her music?
I don't know.
I don't really listen to that, so maybe like,
Yeah,
but yeah. Now I'm like, okay, I feel like so many people didn't know who she was either, and like
yeah,
that like brought a lot of eyes to her as well.
hmm
Good for her.
yeah, just like crazy on people. Like what? It's
Yeah,
so
'cause I
stupid.
think that Spanish is like, isn't it like the second language in the States or something? Or like
Probably.
one, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because in school, don't you guys learn like English and Spanish?
Yeah, you have to take like a second, um, what's it called? A second language. So it could be Spanish. Sometimes it's like French. You can choose.
Oh,
Like
okay. But I feel like a
mostly it's
lot more
between
people do.
French or Spanish.
Yeah.
But like private schools, I think they like do enforce that. Like you have to learn Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah. But like people who just know one language and they're like, you live in America, you have to speak English. I'm like, you're so stupid. Like I'm smarter than you because I speak
Yeah,
two languages. Like, do you not
exactly.
understand that? But yeah, that was another little topic
Yeah.
you wanted to address.
Yeah, we can talk about the Ace family shit.
Oh yeah.
It's a little later after it happened, but like Catherine went on Call Her Daddy, and they were
Mhm.
honestly the only family channel I ever watched, really, and it's mainly because Catherine's from Montreal originally. So like, oh, Montreal person, but after that came out, like I kind of knew like he cheated on her, but like for the whole story to unfold and like how he did it while she was also like what, giving birth to their kid,
Right.
just
Mm-hmm.
insane to me. And then the fact that he tried to like spin it and make her look like the bad guy, yet on the whole Call Her Daddy episode, she never talked bad about him once, even though I was like, you should. It's just like crazy to me. And it just also goes to show that like people can show like a happy little family on a screen, but like no one actually knows what truly goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Those for like ever like I feel like there's so much coming out about family channels, whether it's like abuse towards the kids or like the parents like actually do not like each other, or there's like so much cheating in it. I feel like it's just crazy, but also not crazy.
Yeah, it's just sad too because you see clips from them like when they first started and they actually really do look like they love each other and like then all of that went down and it makes me sad for people who do like have that level of success and they let it get to their head
Yeah.
because like why? You have
Yeah.
so you have so much and you have well, I mean from what they put out into the
Yeah.
world, such a loving family and like
Hmm.
a respectful wife, whatever. So like why would you put your entire family through that?
For a
And
miss, like,
I feel bad for the kids too because they're gonna
oh
grow up
yeah,
and
'cause you're gonna
see
see
that
this
drama.
everywhere.
So
And like, he has a
it's
new
yeah.
girlfriend now or something.
I think her name's Alexa. Maybe I'm wrong.
So I don't know. And I don't know, like if if I knew someone cheated, I can't. Like because like I feel like the saying like one unless you're like 12 and like you like cheated, whatever, I feel like whatever. But when you're cheating in
Well,
marriage, especially like with multiple women, I don't think I'd be able to like date that person because like I feel like
no.
once a cheater, always a cheater. And also like if he can cheat on his own wife, who like gave birth to like what, four of his kids or three, I don't remember. Like he'll
Hmm.
cheat on you. Like I don't know.
Oh, 100%. No, they don't grow and learn from their mistakes a lot of the time. It's just like they're narcissistic and manipulative and yeah, it is really sad though.
It is.
Especially because like it was so public. So I feel
Mhm.
like because in I don't want to say normal, but like in normal families,
Like
like if that
public, not no
happened,
private family.
private, well, yeah, off the internet
Yeah.
family. A lot of times parents are like, "Oh, I'm staying for the kids, whatever," and they probably did the same thing, but at the same time, it's like their whole entire life and success and like financial status and everything revolves around the kids and like the family because it is a family channel. So I feel like getting out of a situation like that would make it 10 times harder because you have to hold on to something that's like
Yeah.
keeping the family together, but like that same thing is like hurting you. Um, so yeah, I do feel for her though.
Yeah, no, me too.
Found better person and is living her own life and doing her own thing.
Yeah, no, me too.
But the whole mermaid thing was funny to me.
Hold on. Like he was making it sound so weird. And then she explained it and I was like, you know what, like I've never experienced that personally. But like if that helped heal you, I guess, good for you. But
Yes,
like yeah,
yes.
when he said like she turned me into a mermaid or something, I don't know what he was saying, but I was like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah, like, honey, I'm a mermaid too.
yeah, well you
Yeah.
are. I'm not, but
Play mermaids at the beach.
you will be soon.
I know, I'm excited. What else did we want to talk
I think
about?
you said the Doja Cat thing.
Oh yeah, did you see that?
I did, I saw it. And like it's weird because apparently this guy has like done like is like a stalker of other celebrities, but like I can't figure out if it's like a
Oh,
stalker situation or if it's a like PR stunt or like what the fuck it is. But yeah, like it was
yeah.
like he gave her a shirt because she said she liked the shirt and he like makes them and he was like, I'll give you it right now. And then she was like, no. And then he gave her the shirt and then
Yeah,
she looks happy in the honestly, I would have never known she was like uncomfortable or not.
never known.
And then
I
she
was
told
like,
me thing that like
sorry, but I
it
was
out.
like, oh my gosh, she's so like
Mhm.
nice. Like she like matched his vibe. Because if you didn't see the video, it's like him giving her the shirt, whatever, just hyping her up, and she seemed super like
Into
comfortable,
the
I guess, around it. I
conversation.
mean, literally, they were hugging each other, and she had like her leg almost like wrapped around him at one point. I'm like, if you were uncomfortable, and granted, I have never been in that situation, so I don't know how I would act, but I would just be like, "Thank you, like I have to go," like
Yeah.
whatever, and then like leave. I wouldn't like entertain it because then when you do, it's like you're like placing something in their head to make
Yeah.
them believe differently, and then when you go online and you're like bashing this kid and being like so rude.
No, she literally said like I threw this musty ass shirt out or something.
Yeah.
And
That
he
was like
made the
so
shirt.
it was literally yeah, I felt so
I
bad.
need to
He was
see
like
exactly what
dropping the collection. Yeah, I want to see what she said because, like,
that shirt tweet should pop up. Yeah, musty ass shirt she received.
what else did she say at
She
the
deleted
beginning?
it, of course. She deleted it,
Um,
but she said, I threw that musty ass shirt away, by the way. Bottom line is, I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I fuck with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even fucking know me. If you know, you know. I honestly don't think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes. And he didn't even know my fucking name to be touching me and kissing me on my face like that is crazy. Um,
I just don't agree. I really don't. Like, I know I've never been in that
hmm.
position, but like, why would
Like
you
watching the
entertain it
video.
though?
She like wrapped her arm around him. Like again, like I don't know what I would be like. He is very touchy, but I feel like sometimes like, well, like I feel like when I'm like, I've never really been like that way. I guess with Justin Bieber, like I don't remember what I was doing, so I don't know if it's like that. It's case like you know when you just like black out.
Yeah,
Also, yeah, that doesn't give a reason for him to touch her all over. But also like again,
yeah,
I feel like if I was uncomfortable with someone touching me, I would just back up or something.
right.
Or
And
you
if
know what? If she, sorry,
no, you're fine. I was gonna say if he can sense that, and most people can, like, even if you're overly friendly, you're like, oh, okay, like let me just
yeah,
take a step back. Then I think he would, but she wasn't giving those like
cute,
signals.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no. And again, like I think she knew what his like user was. So I'm just like, you know what? If she was like really uncomfortable, she could have just like, you know what, messaged him or something after instead of like putting it all for everyone to see because I'd be so embarrassed.
No, literally, she like, yeah,
Blasted.
it was all over.
Yeah.
I think that because of it, he's getting like more, I guess, I don't know if publicity is the right word, but for his brand, because he
Yeah.
is being like that collection or whatever. So shit, I might go buy a shirt.
Yeah.
I don't
Support.
even know what I said, but you know what? If
Me
it's
either.
must, I want to
Me
wear it.
either.
I want
No,
to wear
no,
the
no.
musty shirt.
Exactly.
Um,
Um, but yeah, I don't think I have. I'm trying to think.
yeah, what
I don't
other
think
like
I have.
oh, I guess we could talk about the future.
The future.
The future. So,
Yeah. So
getting married.
you're getting married?
Yeah, I'm getting married.
Oh, and wedding. Um, no, yeah. Wait. Do you know Remy Ashton?
Yes.
Did you see that Lana Del Rey was at her fucking wedding? Yeah, she was at her wedding. The pictures went out today.
That's so cute. I know like for one of the award shows or whatever, like
Yeah, she said like shout out to
yeah.
them for like getting me through COVID and stuff. And then I
Yeah.
guess she invited her and she showed up, which is so cool.
Oh. That's so
I
cute.
better bring Madison at our weddings.
Oh, it's gonna be. I'm sending her and like Mel an invite.
I will
No,
send,
Mel's gonna do my hair. Sorry.
I'll send her and Tracy an
Um,
invite. Tracy
Yeah.
has no idea who I am, but she's getting an invite.
I'm gonna send Presley an invite.
Oh, me too. And then her cat.
Did she get another one?
I think so. I keep asking, but she just doesn't reply to me saying if she got a cat or not. So I
She
guess
like
they're
her
I guess.
everything else except
No, literally love that about her. Um, but yeah, anyways, that was something that I wanted to say because I saw it today because there was like an people exclusive or whatever of the
Mhm.
wedding and Lana was in the pictures. So yeah.
It's so crazy too that like I mean obviously she's just a person,
But it's just
whatever.
weird to me that
But
like
like
they watch YouTube like us.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say that. Like what if I went on Love Island and like people watched
If
me and then
someone
like
watches my stuff and I don't know.
right,
Or
right,
even when we
exactly.
post the reels, like you know how they could just go on anyone's page? What if
Yes.
someone, I mean, rude of them to not follow, but what if someone famous is just watching it and like, you know, like
Yeah.
what's her name? I don't remember her last name, but from Pretty Little Liars, like Hannah from Pretty Little Liars, the blonde one. She
Uh,
also posted, she was like, I was watching like Remy and Alicia's vlogs, and I'm like, it's just so like casual. And again, like I know like there's
yeah.
that watch YouTube too, but it's just like interesting to like be like, oh, like these people like watch the same people I do. And they could be
Yeah.
watching us one day.
Yeah, shoot. Wait, speaking of Love Island, have you watched that or no?
I've never watched Love Island ever. I've seen
Really?
all the things about this one girl. I don't know what they're talking about, how like people are saying she's
Yeah.
in a mental hospital or something. And then there's people that feel bad for her. I have no idea what's happening. I just see, I know what her face looks like because I see it on everyone's story. And then there's this other guy that like left last night. And oh, did you watch it?
No,
Okay. Well,
it's
then I
fine.
won't go for it then.
No, I mean I love the UK version more than the US, but
So this is the
everyone
US one?
yeah, and everyone was obsessed with the US one last season. Rightfully so. I love
Oh,
Leah and
Leah and
yeah,
someone else.
Miguel. They're so cute. Anyway, like if he had a brother, like hit me up or a cousin or something. Anyway, but this season I haven't started it yet. But yeah, they're saying that like one of the girls is just I don't think she's mentally fit to be on the show,
And then people
apparently.
were saying she's never watched the show before. So like I feel like going into like I mean I barely watch the show, but I've watched a few episodes and I'm like I think going into that not knowing what you're going into
No,
is
you have
not
to
good.
know. Like what?
Yeah, because it's a kind of like a fucked up principle in the sense. Like I would never be able to go on
Yeah.
that and like be content with like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd be able to like emotionally be there. Um
I feel like for me, I get like um not obsessed, but I guess for lack of a better word, obsessed
oh
with
I get
someone
it.
like really quick.
Yeah.
So like I
Like if
guess it
I
would
see someone
fit.
else like being near them, because don't like you switch couples or something?
Well, okay, it's like you get there and then you're coupled up with someone already.
Hmm.
Either America picks or something. I don't know. I know for the UK version it was like America or not America. They had already pre-picked
Okay.
who the couples were, something like that. And then throughout the season like new people enter and they're called bombshells.
Hmm.
And so you can like recouple with someone else if you like feel
Okay.
like the vibes are better or whatever. But like if I were on the show, like the first person I see who I like, like
Like if you connect with someone, like that's it, I'm done.
yeah,
Like,
and there are people like that. Like on last season, it was Aaron and Kaylor who from day one they were connected and they literally made it like throughout the show basically together until they left. But yeah, I feel like that would be me. And so I think her name's Huda. Huda.
yeah. Okay.
Um, I think she thought that it was just like that, like you pick one person and like you're
And you like
stuck with
see if
that
it works. Yeah.
person. Especially if she hasn't seen it. It's like these bombshells can come in and take your man, like
Hmm. And you
whatever.
know what? I'd be mad too if someone took someone I liked.
Like,
So
literally. I've always said that I would on the show, but like seeing how much hate, honestly, she's getting is so scary and so sad. Like her parents are getting hate, her family's getting
I don't think
hate.
I'd be able to like sustain that type of like I get hate like now. Like someone told me today that I'm gonna go to hell because I like girls.
I saw that.
But like that like shit doesn't bother me anymore. But I feel like if I got like a ton of hate, like mentally, like I don't think I'm fit for that.
Yeah. Especially hate from like literally that is like such a vulnerable aspect of people's life. Like your love life is super like, well,
Mhm.
I keep it private and like then it's being displayed for everyone to see and
And
it's really
isn't it live so they don't even know what's like happening or like
yeah, no, they don't know. And this is another reason why I couldn't go on because before the show they have to be like quarantined, I think 2 weeks or three or something like that. And they have to be at a hotel by themselves. And if they ever want to like leave the hotel, they only get like a certain amount of time to leave. And they have
oh
to be like covered up, like they can't see anybody.
my God.
Um,
Yeah, too much.
yeah. And so it's like really
That's stressful.
and the whole like time you have to be in bikinis and I don't know, I just like would want to eat Oreos and like I've never seen anybody eat Oreos there.
No, yeah, no, I feel that.
So also the showers are like not separate. Like everyone is together and
I would
the
not
only
be
thing
comfortable
that's like
there.
covered because it's like glass showers. It's like the
Talk, is
middle
it?
the middle is foggy. Just the middle part. So I'd want my own privacy and
No, me
like the
too. Like I need alone time. Like I need
the
to just
camera.
chill by myself, not hear anyone, see anyone.
Oh, literally, you know me. Like the
Hmm.
audio is always on.
Yeah,
So when you're in the bathroom, it's on.
that's
Isn't that
crazy.
weird?
Yeah, like what if you're taking a shit?
No, literally.
Like interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go on, but I can't. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to.
But hey, never say never.
Yeah, if you go on, maybe our podcast can blow up and we can get all the cast on.
Oh my gosh, yes. Wait, should I take one for the team?
I think you should.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then
Um,
I'll get all the sugar daddies.
yes. Any that I just have to talk to, like there's some that like you just text them and they give you money. Like, where are they? Where are they?
Yeah. I mean, if you want a little cuddle, like
Ew, don't touch me.
I'm okay with it.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
so
go out for free
alone. I'm
dinner.
so
I'll go out for free dinner. Like I'll sit next to you at dinner.
yeah. Do
Don't
you
touch
hear the
me.
rain right now?
No.
It's literally like
Rain?
crazy.
It's not raining here yet.
I had a nightmare that there was a tsunami. Like it was like my house, but I lived on the beach and there was like a tsunami
Oh my God.
and it was so scary. I keep having really vivid, scary nightmares and I
That's
don't know why.
I mean, last night I had a dream that someone broke into my house. So yeah.
I love that for us.
Yeah, and they stole stuff. So that
Because
was
Zendaya was in my dream last night.
oh, we love her.
Like, I don't really know why. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, all that to say is we're gonna take like a month-ish break because well, one, Lauren's going to Florida. Two,
Mhm.
I'm moving and I don't know what the fuck my life's gonna look like for the next like month probably. Cause like yeah, I moved July. Well, I get my keys July 1st, but then I actually move like my bed and shit on July 4th. And then I feel like the week or two after that, I'm gonna be like fucking living out of boxes and like getting my life together. So
Yeah.
I think we'll take like a month off and then come back in August. Hopefully we can
Yes.
line up some guest interviews too during that like the time off. And then like we come back and we'll have a schedule.
Hopefully our little special guest will be on by then.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. But yeah, that's that's the plan.
Have any like topics that you want us to talk about? Comment
Or DM us.
or DM us or message us.
Yes. Well, DM and message is the same thing.
Well, message like text.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Donna, if you have any recommendations.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. We're still gonna be active on the Instagram, so Lauren's gonna post little day stuff, vlogs in Florida. I'll post moving stuff. And yeah,
Yep, hopefully we'll figure shit out. But we'll see you soon.
bye.
Bye, guys.